Hello, friends. I am Mrs. Imagination. Angela Imagination. You can call me either one. Today's picture book is really rather silly. It is not something that would really happen. At least I hope not. But it's really funny sometimes to read silly things. Well, to help us get ready for it, let's see what's in my basket. Oh, look at this pretty bow. Isn't that lovely? Yes. Oh, I bet you heard it before you see it. Yeah, it's a bell. Nice. Wow, what is this? This just keeps coming out. Oh, it's a really big sack. You can put things in it. This is interesting. Do you have questions? What could this book be about? Well, the only way to find out is to show you. Today's book is entitled, There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Bell. The author is Lucille Colandro, and the illustrator is Jared Lee. Now, disclaimer, do not try this at home. These things aren't made to go down your throat. This is make-believe. This is pretend. This is silliness. But it's fun to imagine crazy, silly things, isn't it? Just in our minds. Yes, Mrs. Imagination loves for us to imagine. But let's get busy. Let's read this book. There was an old lady who swallowed a bell. How it jingled and jangled and tickled as well. I don't know why she swallowed a bell. I wish she'd tell. There was an old lady who swallowed some bows. Soft as the snow were those velvety bows. She swallowed the bows to tie up the bell that jingled and jangled and tickled as well. I don't know why she swallowed a bell. I wish she'd tell. There was an old lady who swallowed some gifts. It gave her a lift to swallow the gifts. She swallowed the gifts to go with the bows. She swallowed the bows to tie up the bell that jingled and jangled and tickled as well. I don't know why she swallowed a bell. I wish she'd tell. There was an old lady who swallowed a sack. It was easy to pack, a very big sack. She swallowed the sack to hold all the gifts. She swallowed the gifts to go with the bows. She swallowed the bows to tie up the bell that jingled and jangled and tickled as well. I don't know why she swallowed a bell. I wish she'd tell. There was an old lady who swallowed a sleigh. What a ton it weighed, that shiny red sleigh. She swallowed the sleigh to carry the sack. She swallowed the sack to hold all the gifts. She swallowed the gifts to go with the bows. She swallowed the bows to tie up the bell that jingled and jangled and tickled as well. I don't know why she swallowed a bell. I wish she'd tell. There was an old lady who swallowed some reindeer. They were in full flight gear, those soaring reindeer. She swallowed the reindeer to steer the sleigh. She swallowed the sleigh to carry the sack. She swallowed the sack to hold all the gifts. She swallowed the gifts to go with the bows. She swallowed the bows to tie up the bell that jingled and jangled and tickled as well. I don't know why she swallowed the bell. I wish she'd tell. Then the old lady needed a treat. She thought a candy cane would be very sweet. But when she heard a jolly ho, 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 she knew it was time for her to go. So she whistled loudly, and soon by her side was Santa Claus, waiting for a ride. Happy holidays to all. I told you it was silly. We can't possibly swallow a reindeer or a sleigh. She must have had a really large mouth and a really large body. Oh, let's look back in our basket. Oh, let's see. Okay, the bells. Yes, that's the first thing she swallowed was a bell. And she swallowed some bows. And the bows, well, the bow was supposed to go for the bell, and then there were gifts, and and then there was a sack, and she swallowed the sack. Oh, wow, I see how all of those things were in our book. There was an old lady who swallowed a bell. Did this story remind you of anything you've heard before? Have you heard this rhyme or this song? I'll sing it. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. I guess she'll die. There was an old lady who swallowed a spider that wiggled and jiggled and giggled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. I guess she'll die. And it goes on and on and on. It makes me giggle too, because she swallows all these things, just like the lady here. That original poem was written a long, long time ago by Rose Bonne, B-O-N-N-E. And I don't think it was a song then, but people turned it into a song. So I guess we could turn this. There wasn't a lady who swallowed a bell. I don't know why she swallowed a bell. I wish she'd tell. Yeah, I guess we could. Anyway, it's fun to take something that's previously written and change it up a little bit. And that's what Lucille Colandro did. Wow, she asked questions and used her imagination to come up with a different story. One for Christmas. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, I asked a lot of questions throughout this. Namely, it was one question. How did she swallow that? But I did notice the illustrator did a great job. Oh, Jared Lee was right on it. She started out very thin. Let's see. Yeah, she's still kind of thin. All right, maybe she's growing a little bit. It doesn't show her belly here when she's swallowing the sack, but let's see. Oh, here, oh my. Her sweater or jacket is not buttoned anymore. I don't think she could button it. And then, look here. Her shirt won't even go down. Yes, her belly's growing. Well, it should. Woo-wee. Yeah, she's pretty large. That's funny. That's one thing the illustrator can do as his or her job with the book is to look for details like that. It's funny, at the end of the book, she wanted a treat, but she heard a ho, ho, ho. And so she whistled loudly. And when she whistled, Miss Imagination has a hard time whistling. She whistled loudly. I can't whistle loudly. All of the things came out. And what did you notice? Here's a question for you. What did you notice about everything she swallowed? Yes, I have heard some of you say everything she swallowed was something that Santa needed. In fact, let's just look. Well, there need to be bells on the reins. Yes, the jingle bells. And the sleigh and the reindeer, of course he needs those. And he needs a big bag filled with gifts tied with bows. Yes, everything was something Santa needed. I'm telling you, this was a silly, fun book to read. It's one I want to read over and over and over. Oh, did you enjoy There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Bell? I hope so. It was a great book, and I loved sharing it with you. It is so enjoyable spending time together while reading a picture book. I hope you'll want to come back again. Until then, Merry Christmas and see ya.